Let's get a message. I am using the Good Tarot and this green crystal for the heart chakra. Life be lifing, and I feel like we could all use a good message and some good vibes. So let's see what message comes through. Oh, those ones. Okay. The Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups. This is finding emotional balance. The Two of Fire. This is the Two of Wands. This is choosing a path and going on that path or sticking to that path. I feel like there might be a path that is very close to your heart that you need to stick to. With this Two of Fire, she is on a giraffe, and a giraffe symbolically and physically can see far off in the distance, but they're in the dark right here. And the giraffe has a lantern, so they can only see a few steps ahead of them at a time. And there might be some nostalgia about the past, or being in your feels about choosing this path and going on it, because there might be emotional attachments to people, places, things. You might just feel not necessarily sad, just emotional. And emotional doesn't mean bad, it just means you have feelings about whatever it is that you may be leaving behind when you go on this path. You may be reminiscing about the good old days, or missing the security, the comfort of past times. There might be some triggering. It's okay to enjoy the old memories and the good things about the past. But that doesn't mean that we need to stay on past timelines. Like sometimes how we used to feel about someone can make us linger longer than we should, or we may feel some loyalty to a place or a person or a thing, and moving on makes you feel bad, and it shouldn't. It's just progress, it's change, it's growth. If it's happening, it's meant to happen. There's a need to know that even if you can't see far off into the distance, and there's uncertainty and some fear, you don't know exactly how this new journey, this new path is going to turn out, that it can still be good, and most likely it will be good. There is no need to return to the illusion of a golden era of yore, because I can begin co-creating a better reality right now. Authentic healing and joyfulness will be mine if I stop rekindling the emotions of the past. Yeah, sometimes we want to keep something alive when it's just done. It's over, it's dead. It can't be anymore. But if we find the passion, the excitement for unknown possibilities, even when we don't know what it will hold, it can help us to release the past. Whenever I can't see how my dreams will coalesce into form, I can trust in the process of co-creation and engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new. I have already started to make progress, and soon my passion will attract the perfect situation for me. The light of spirit helps me to see my way and feel the universe aligning to bring me what I need. I think in past times it was a norm to stay, maybe live in one place your entire life, or have one specific job or career for 20 years, maybe even more. And we would often be around the same friends, the same family, the same colleagues all the time, and we wouldn't really learn new things. But the world has expanded so much with the internet, technology, and just way of life. People travel more, people change jobs more often, people switch from one career path to a completely different one all the time. At this time, a lot of relationships are ending and changing because when we entered into these relationships in the physical, we may have been different people and we've changed and grown. And so the relationship either changes and grows together, or there will be separate paths that need to be followed. On a spiritual level, we also need to realize that a lot of the relationships and even the experiences we have are soul contracts. They are sort of agreed upon for us to reach a certain level of evolution. So maybe having a relationship with somebody that has a lot of Leo energy. They love to be in the spotlight. They are very extroverted. They're very vibrant and bold and confident. Maybe you being in a relationship with a person like that was meant to bring that out within you. And once you have learned that lesson, or they've helped you grow, that relationship isn't necessarily bad. It just means that you have done what you have agreed to do for each other, and it's usually not one-sided. It usually goes both ways. Then the relationship needs to end, but we often hold on to things to the point where they have to turn bad before we decide to move forward on our journeys. Let's get one card from the Moonology deck to finish this off. Don't be afraid of new paths. Even if you can't see where you're going and it feels like you're lost and in the dark, Spirit is always guiding you. And you can always care about people and always love people. Some people come back into your life if you now need to go on a solo journey. Say you have a specific calling, or you need to find yourself. And that means that you need to spend more time with yourself, or you need to be in different spaces. Some of your family will still be there and you'll still be good and you'll still be okay, but your relationship dynamics will change. Or some relationships will fall away and it will be okay. There'll be no bad blood about it. Right? So I think for a lot of us, we can be afraid subconsciously of our safety nets. Even if our safety nets and our comfort zones are not the healthiest, in the sense that it's going to keep us from growing any further. So there might be this sense of moving with the crowd, or everyone is doing this and you're also there doing that. But the bravest thing that you can do is to venture on your own path and follow your heart and your soul's calling. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse at the bottom of the deck. Take time to breathe out. It might feel overwhelming to go on a new path and to have these realizations that a certain part of your journey has come to an end and something new has to happen. Like say if you've realized or finally find the courage that you're going to live in another country, or take on a bigger role or different role in your job. Say you're going to become self-employed. At this time, you're going to reach conclusions in your life. So certain things will be wrapped up, or the loose ends tied. And either that is you consciously choosing to do that, or the universe is doing that. And you might need to take a time to just catch your breath, center yourself, find that inner peace, that inner stillness. That doesn't mean you have to be still physically and not doing anything. But it can also mean that you must just take some time out to gather yourself for this new journey that you'll be going on.